Okay guys, so sorry for this video being a little later than the first one I did. I had to do some overhauling on the database because, yeah, wow, a lot of the stuff has changed. Okay, so let's go through. Let's talk about the patches. Well, obviously we're going to go through. We're going to talk about all of them. So obviously let's just go through and break it all down and give you a list of exactly what's actually done and what's changed for 3.5, 3.6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, what I'm going to do is just show you the stuff that's moved because there has been a bit of stuff. Yes, we do have the 3.9 patch and the details for what's going to be in that. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But you have to wait to find out. But let's talk about 3.5. So let's jump into that. So the only thing that is left really for 3.5 to do, as you can see on this here, is basically the three things which are the Origin rework. Everything else regarding 3.5 has been done, or if it hasn't been done, has been moved to other patches. Now, there was a little bit of movement out of 3.5, one or two things, not a lot. Generally, for the most stuff, 3.5 was all done. Except for the Origin stuff, which is really, really good. Here you can see on the graph, playable female characters got finished off, got an extra 6%. Mission Czechia Twitch got an extra 13%. Basic FPS collision avoidance got 33%. Star Marine got a whopping 100% done this week. Star Marine determined comms and quality in life. Extended delivery missions to ArcCorp. They actually got 20% done. They did make some progress on the Origin, but apart from that, yeah, it was like was it 30% value is what they got done on that. So at the end of the day, there was a little bit of movement on the Origin, not a lot, but they did say that they were going to be coming out in a future patch. So, pretty much good news for everything 3.5. It is sitting at 97% complete. So, obviously, that is really good news. It's just that Origin stopping it from being 100% done. Also, like I said, there was a couple of things moved. So, obviously, apart from that, what has changed? What has moved? Okay. So, hopefully this is going to work. So, if I go through and I find notes. Okay, so this is all the records, so stuff that has moved, changed, whatever it may be, in no particular order. So hopefully it's in the right order, but I'm saying that in case. So your asynchronous disconnection refractor. Now this is the refractor aims to improve efficiency, instability of the asynchronous disconnect code. God, that's a mouthful. It's refactoring as well as cleaning up a lot of bugs such as infinity loading screens, server crashes, client crashes, while helping assure that more of these issues don't occur in the future. This was in 3.5. It has moved to 3.6. Also, it has made a little bit of progress. It made an extra one item done this week. So there are 33 tasks that have to be done. They had done 12. They have done 13. So that's some good news in regards to that. Okay, second thing is bounty missions NPC improvements. So this was in 3.6. This has moved to 3.7. So at the end of the day, this adds the space bounty mission types that allow hunters NPCs to use quantum travel to evade the players. So like I say, it was in 3.6, moved to 3.7, so there was a little bit of changing on that, but they hadn't done anything on it, which is obviously because it's still listed as scheduled. Another thing that changed was in 3.7 to 3.9, cargo depot space stations. Now this is the position close to the planets and jump points. These depots are the first port of call for hurlers and cargo ships, can be used to create trade routes and delivery points around the universe. It was only scheduled, but it has been put back to 3.9 instead of 3.7. So, yeah, that's happened. Cockpit experience improvements has been moved from 3.7 to 3.8. Now, this improves the player's cockpit experience, adding more visuals and audio effects to reflect the state of the ship along with more immersive interactions in the cockpit. They have actually made progress on this. It was 0 out of 0. It was just obviously unscheduled. They have done one task out of 15. So, yeah, it has been moved from 3.7 to 3.8, but they are working on parts of it already. So, kind of cool. Ship-to-ship docking has been moved from 3.7 to 3.8. Now, this is obviously adding the ability to dock and spawn vehicles connected to the space station. This function requires some of the larger ships to spawn at certain locations. Now, like I say, this was only scheduled. It's still only scheduled. Nothing's changed, except they have moved it from 3.7 to 3.8. Server to client actor rework or networking rework improves the downstream or part of the actor networking and responsibility for communicating actor state of the server down to clients. This was only scheduled. It is still only on scheduled. It was in 3.7. They have moved this to 3.9. Shield system tech replacement. This obviously replaces the legacy shield system. It was renamed from shield technology replacement to shield systems tech replacement. It has also been moved from 3.7 to 3.6. So that's actually come forward, which is obviously really cool. Next one, 8 out of 13, was the refinery space station. Has been removed from the roadmap completely. I couldn't find it anywhere on there. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just been completely removed. So yeah, that happened. The cargo space station unoccupied has also been moved from 3.8 to 3.9. It's still listed as scheduled, but at the end of the day, yeah, that happened as well. Now, the refinery space station unoccupied has also been removed from the roadmap. So yeah, that one's empty, I suppose. Actually put that in there. So yeah, don't know where that's gone. Can't find it. Don't know where it is on the roadmap. So presumably it turn up in 4.1, whatever it may be. Dynamic mission system economic generated missions was renamed from dynamic mission system to dynamic mission system economic generated missions. And apart from that, obviously it's still under scheduled. It's still on 3.8. It didn't move. They just simply renamed it. Seat item handling. It has been moved from 3.8 to 3.9. It was under scheduled, still under scheduled. Apart from that, nothing's changed. They just simply moved it back to 3.9 instead of 3.8. And the last change for the roadmap, for the major change, except for obviously what was added to 3.9, was hover mode had been added to actual task 3.6. So that's obviously good news. That's obviously to combat the flight model. So that'll be VTOL and stuff like that. It wasn't on the roadmap in the past. It now is. So yeah, they have actually added that to 3.6. Now, so everybody wants to know if there was any changes in 3.5, which there was. Obviously, transit system had actually gone up by 19%. Bennu Defender had changed by 6%. The Origin 890 jump had jumped by only 1%. Big jump there. The neutron repeaters had gone up by 8%. The harvest entity spawning had gone up by 13%. The distribution and ecosystem improvements had gone up 14%. And the asynchronous disconnection refractor, that had gone up by 3% for 3.6. For 3.7, nothing had changed, obviously, because it's all pending. 3.8, a couple of things had changed. The cockpit experience value had gone up by 7%, and the Astra Prowler had gone up by 8%. But apart from that, everything else is still under scheduled. and under 3.9. So this is what everybody wants to know. Let's talk about exactly what is in 3.9 and what it gives us. Okay, so I'm actually going to switch over to the other view for this so you guys can actually see it on the screen. So, that was the previous patch. Let's load up 3.9. Got it. Okay. Alright, so let's get into it. So 3.9, we have two mission givers. We've been given Lisa Gibbs. She is done 6 out of 22 already. So they've already started working on her, which is cool. And we also have another mission giver, which is called Devin Bastra. He's also done 3 out of 17. So that is kind of cool as well. Locations. We get Crusader. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, Crusader is actually coming in 3.9. And this should actually pretty much wrap up the Stanton system. And then obviously in 4.0 and whatnot, I presume jump points. But let's go through it. So obviously we get Crusader. We get the Orison landing zone. Orison landing zone. Which is obviously the floating city in the gas clouds. We get the new Babbage landing zone version 2, which is obviously them going through and reworking some of Microtech to obviously give us that. We also get the space station unoccupied. We also get cargo depot space stations. For AI, we get AI flight improvements and polishing. We also get FPS combat and improvements polish, which is obviously cool as well. Gameplay, we get dynamic mission system, missions generated along QT routes, which is obviously interesting. We get commodities transfer timers. So this is an additional conditional timers that to automatically load and unload of cargo. So it seems like it's going to take a little additional time to load and unload. We might even get some animations. We don't know, but yeah. Accounting app, which is designing and implementing the accounting app. We get multi-crew, which is obviously to expand the pilot roles. We get economy display terminals, which is designing and implementing economy display terminals into the game. Seating, item, and handling, which has obviously been moved into 3.9. We get multi-crew expanded turret gunner roles. For ships, we get the Drake Venture, which is obviously for salvage and whatnot. We get the RSI Constellation Taurus. For weapons, we get the Gemini C-54 Ballistics SMG. We get the Bellring P6LR Ballistic Sniper Rifle. And we also get the Lightning Bolt Co. Electron Pistol. Now, for Cortec, we get weapon and item customization. We get door system improvements. We get server to client actor network rework. And we get performance optimization. So yeah, 3.9 is a little light at the moment. It's a little lighter than some of the other tasks. Like for example, although 3.8's got 26, this one's got 25, so it's only one less. But 3.7 had 29, and 3.6 had 34. And 3.5, well, it's only got 3 remaining. But yeah, so like I say, at the end of the day, I would expect 3.7, 3.8, 3.9 to maybe grow a little. They are pretty light on at the moment, although 3.8 is around CitizenCon, so maybe that's intentional. 3.9 is around Christmas, which is obviously tough for them. Maybe that's why they're doing it. I don't know. But obviously we'll keep an eye and up to date on that. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you keen for 3.9? I'm personally excited because Crusader. It is the last planet we have in the system. And apart from that, pretty much Stanton system is done. We can then start going into different systems, jump points, stuff like that. And also they can go through and start adding more areas to Arcorp, Lawville, all these sort of areas. So, you know, we might get areas, other missions, stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are you keen for in 3.9? What area of the game are you most interested in? Or are you more interested in 3.8, 3.7? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I will do a Squadron 42 video update later tonight. I want to get to bed, and I've spent way too long trying to edit this database, so yeah, it's getting really late. So I'll do Squadron when I get up, upload that for you, so that'll be later today. Apart from that, guys, have a great night, enjoy, and I'll see you in the universe.